Hey guys, so this is going to be my reaction for Crisis on Infinite Earths Part 3, the Flash's hour of the Crisis, and I know I'm just uploading this today, the night before before parts 4 and 5 tomorrow night. Won't be able to watch it live, so it'll be a few more days before I can, have like an edited version up. I'll have to watch it when I get off at work later tomorrow night. But anyway, yeah, basically, yeah. The reason why it's been taking so long is just because I could keep getting hit with copyright strikes and my videos keep getting blocked, especially my video for part 2 of the Crisis and the Black Lightning tie-in episode for the Crisis, and it's just getting kind of ridiculous. And even though I'm still using I don't use more than 10 minutes, which is still part of the fair use policy, but they're still blocking me just because I think YouTube just wants to just pick on the smaller channel, and they just like to pick on the smaller channels anyway. Or at least don't have as many followers and views. But in any case, I'm gonna upload this now at the time of this recording, and hopefully I don't have to go through the same issues with this or parts 4 and 5. I won't be surprised if I do. Just have to bear with me. And basically, that's all I have to say. I mean, I've been enjoying this Crisis on Infinite Earth so far, but it's also just my thoughts on the first batch of episodes for the Flash season 6. This has been the strongest. This has been the strongest the show has ever been since 1 and 2. Finally, having Eric Wallace take over has done wonders for the show. Has breathed new life into it. Not that I didn't like season 5. I thought it was better than season 3 and 4, but it still has some wasted potential and pacing issues. With the first Cicada being a crap villain, we spent too much time with him. But anyway, this one, Bloodwork, has been a really solid villain. He's been really creepy. I like how they're going for a whole horror film. Like how they went through a whole horror film vibe with that. No pun intended. With him, and the parallels between how him and Barry both dealing with impending deaths. Barry's more accepting of it, and it's ready to make the sacrifice play. Like the Monitor told him he's destined to. Supposedly, I doubt he's actually going to sacrifice himself, but he was more accepting out of it, and Bloodwork, Ramsey Rosso was less accepting of it, and especially since his mom felt like she was a quitter and didn't do it enough and doesn't really understand that some things you just can't overcome or fight, and so that's why he kind of gave himself this blood injected dark matter injected blood or whatever, and that's what drove him insane. It was turning the town into zombie-like creatures, and he saw himself as a messiah, trying to stop death, all deaths, which is why he tried to tempt Barry into joining him. Even though I think even though you figure on the second part of the season finale, he only did it as a play to it was part of his plans to help take down Ramsey, and which he eventually succeeded, and they locked him up. I'm surprised they didn't kill him off, so they're open to, bring him back as opposed to just relying on, Thawne, given all the other big bads are dead. Which I think is cool. I think he's a really good villain. It'd be cool to see him, pop up again down the road. But like I said, I can't wait for the rest of Crisis and how things are going to play out. And sadly, we had to wait till early February for Flash to come back. I'm still looking forward to it just because the season's been so strong. Anyway, enough talk. Let's watch part.
Alfred relevant data before the wave hits. Oracle.
Huntress! Oh my God! Birds of prey! No! She's in a cameo just to die? Fuck that. What's she gonna do? Oh, that's right.
You know what to do to get Oliver's soul back. I'll watch over his body, and I promise you I will keep you updated on Harbinger.
Copy that.
Cisco, maybe you should call Camilla back.
No, that wasn't a phone call. I'm triangulating antimatter wave particles on the Earth that are left.
Why?
I'm trying to locate the source of the wave, and according to this, it's hidden in a subterranean region right in our own backyard. Meet me in the cargo bay in 5.
Cisco Ramon.
Didn't I just leave you?
You are not a paragon, but you do have a purpose. Vibe must live again.
No.
Yes.
No, my powers are gone, and there's a reason for that.
You must answer the call, whether
Because you're an idiot.
or not.
Okay, maybe you didn't hear me under those voluminous mutton chops of yours.
Now go. Serve your higher purpose.
Yeah, suck it up.
Guess no one's consulting me anymore, huh?
Wait, what exactly happened?
I searched these tunnels, asked Nasr Marnovu to kill him, expose him as a false god, and now I'm being controlled by another god.
And that's the anti-monitor?
He laid a perfect trail for me to follow.
Can bring back the destroyed Earths? Oh, too good.
I don't have time for this. Tell us how to use the book or lose an arm at your choice.
Do the strong arm tactics work in Gotham City? The book channels ancient and endless power. It takes immense willpower and focus to make it work.
What did you focus on?
His hatred for Superman.
Got it in one. But that was easy for the book to provide. You try to use it on the scale that you're talking about, and it could drive you mad. Like Deegan.
Is Lucifer?
love her. She's pretty much up for everything.
Son of a bitch!
Always a pleasure to see you, Lucy. It's time.
He was lying his ass
Seems
off.
like you're not the only ones who want a piece of me. I'll see you later. Sure. I'd like to say it's a pleasure to see you on my Earth outside my club. It's not.
Okay, that's new.
Welcome to Purgatory.
Looks a lot.
Because I think this blurs alive.
90s Flash?
Wow, is that really you? Dr. Ray Palmer. Oh, and gosh, I'm Brian Choi. It's so wonderful to meet you. Your second paper.
So who brought him here?
Who are you?
Send me back to Freeland now.
Calm down, electric guy.
The name is Black Lightning.
Oh!
Hey, my family! Not me! Not me! Jefferson?
Shen's gotta be alive.
Right now, we need your help to stop this antimatter wave.
She wasn't hit with
I
it.
can't imagine how you're feeling, but I do know how it feels to lose your family. I mean, what would they want you to do right now?
I might not get to see her grow up.
Don't you want to hold her knowing that you had a hand in making the world safer?
Yes. The answer's yes.
But this has to happen.
What?
Momentarily stealing your speed. You play this piece today long enough, you learn some neat tricks.
Wait, why are you doing this?
Nobu said the Flash must die in crisis. He never said which one.
I have faith in you, Tina.
Well, the truth is I have faith in you, too.
Oh.
Who are you?
What the hell?
Corrigan.
Yeah, not the one I know.
But I'm also someone else. I'm something else. A specter.
Take a hike, Crazy Eyes.
It is your destiny.
What is my destiny?
To save everyone. Otherwise, all universes, all the people you love, will perish.
How did Jen not survive, at least?
Anyway, I get it. Look, I don't think Henry or Alvin
raised any quitters. So, we should honor their memory and rage against the dying of the light.
Dylan Thomas.
Well, all right, then, Flash.
Oh, what the hell? Oh no! Oh, Jesus! What?
Alert. Earth 1 is gone.
We're all that's left.
It is done. The infinite Earths are gone. Soon only the antimatter universe will remain.
Warning, the antimatter wave will hit the ship in 28 seconds.
I know what I must do.
Somewhere you can't touch them.
Wherever they are, they're gonna fight you.
By any means necessary.
To their very last breath.
What do they do? What the hell?
What the hell just happened? Where are we? This is the vanishing point.
Vanishing point.
What does that mean? It's a point outside of time and space.
What happened to the Wave Rider and the others?
The Anti-Monitor. He used Harbinger to attack us. Pariah must have sent us here knowing that the Anti-Monitor couldn't follow.
Well, we have to go back. We have to go back right now.
Barry, we can't. They're gone.
There's no way everyone's staying dead. What
How?
the hell? What the hell?
Oh, I am so happy that worked.
Rex, what did you do?
Well, I held the Book of Destiny, and I saw you 7 paragons due to be stranded at the vanishing point. And I thought Destiny could use a little rewrite.
That bastard.
What do we do now?
Okay, so the Earth 90 Flash dying in dying in the Earth 1's Barry's place, like, I think, you know, I pretty much saw this coming even before the previews already suggested that he was going to be the one to die. Like, I have no idea why anybody would think, like, or anybody thought, like, Earth 1 Barry was actually going to die, even if he was going to come back and just, like, oh, they'll still kill him off, but then they'll bring him back, like, afterwards. I'm like, we already had him, like, quote-unquote die and or go into the Speed Force and then brought back, like, twice in this series already, so it's like, why would they retread old grounds, especially when fans complained about how formulaic the first 3 seasons of The Flash were. Like, that doesn't make sense to me. And, not to mention, what I didn't predict is that, oh, there would be, like, an antimatter wave cannon that was causing the, you know, that was causing the antimatter to slowly destroy the multiverse, and so it was nice. That was a nice nod to the comics, and you know, a Flash, running so fast that he disintegrated and disabled the cannon. That was pretty cool. I did not see the fact that it was going to, it had like Lila be possessed by the Anti-Monitor and create another antimatter wave to wipe out all of Earth 2 and the Wave Rider, and basically just leave the 7 Paragons, now Lex, instead of the Brandon Routh Superman in his place, because, it's Lex being Lex, being about self-preservation. That I wasn't expecting, so now it just makes you think, like, okay, there's got to be a way they're gonna somehow bring back at least some of the Earths. Like, definitely bring back Earth 1. We're gonna bring back Earth 9, the Titans verse, because they got picked up for another season, and Earth 666, Lucifer's Earth, because now that show's still ongoing. I guess at first I thought Tom Ellis was being truthful when he said Lucifer was not showing up in the crossover in spite of being seen in Vancouver. But then when Mark Guggenheim tweeted, it's like, oh, we have 6 unannounced characters. There's 6 characters that are showing up we haven't announced yet. I'm like, okay, he's showing up. Especially being Earth 666 is very on the nose of. So I kind of knew immediately, like, okay, I know where this is going. But I don't think it detracts from the theme of the first half from the pre-crisis arc of Flash, was like, how does one deal with their own impending death and their own mortality? They showed Barry, willing to accept his death, making sure that his friends and his loved ones can carry on without him, and that they're in a good place, that they can live in a world without the Flash. As opposed to Ramsey, who just wouldn't accept death as a natural part of life and just became very selfish, became about self-preservation at the expense of others, and developed a God complex in terms of trying to prevent death when he was arguably submitting most of his victims to a fate worse than death. But yeah, it was a pretty intense. Yeah, I mean, it kind of. But I feel like the first 3 parts of this crossover have been. It has like a very Infinity War feel, and like now, given that the Sarin Paragons are like the last survivors of the entire multiverse, because they're very much an endgame. It feels like it sets the tone for like the last 2 parts 4 and 5 of Crisis, where it's gonna have more of an endgame feel. Plus, there were like set photos saying that at least Earth 1 was intact, so it's like they're bringing back at least some of these Earths. I don't know if they're gonna if it's gonna end with like in the comic book with like all of the remaining any surviving Earths they bring back just merge into one, or if the Book of Destiny can be brought back and maybe create like one unified one universe where it's like all they have like occupied by the Arrowverse heroes, and then like Titans and Lucifer and etc. Like that's what I'm wondering. But yeah, this crossover's been insane. It's been very intense. They really set the tension and stakes very high, and the heroes are at their lowest. Apparently, as people expected, Oliver's going to become the Spectre. So I mean, he's still going to be in. Stephen Amell's still going to have a prominent role in this crossover, even though he died in part 1, which kind of felt a little even if it still felt kind of anticlimactic and just a little bit sudden. Like I thought he would just like go out like the tail end of it, but it is what it is. Anyway, guys, what are your thoughts about this episode, this crossover so far? What are your predictions for the last 2 parts? Leave your thoughts in the comments down below. If you like this video, like, share, and subscribe, and I will talk to you guys soon.